What's up, folks? Welcome to another draft here on the channel. Trying to get some more draft content out on YouTube as well. Yeah, and I'll be looking into doing some multi-stream stuff as well, like trying to stream to YouTube in addition to Twitch. Because I hear you all loud and clear that this is the platform you like. Anyway, we are doing some best of three drafties. Been doing some best of three more this week because of the Pro Tour tomorrow, recording this on Thursday. So I want to get a sense of, trying to do as many single limb in pod drafts as I can. This is a good pack. Abigail is nuts. This is Orzhov for a 1/1 flying first strike lifelink, and it makes another creature have flying first strike and lifelink when it comes into play. There's a safe right, a changeling, a lieutenant, a marrow sky swimmer. But yeah, this is just a pretty easy Abigail, I think. And we'll be trying to use the hail method if you listened to this week's podcast. I think this is a haymaker for sure, and I'm excited to see it here. A is for answers. There is a liminal hold, but I am excited to take a Reaping Willow for a couple reasons. One, it pairs so nicely with Abigail. This is such a good 3-drop to get back. And 2, they're in the same color space. And 3, I have a new pet card, folks. I have a new pet card that maybe we'll see, which is Bark of Doran, which is the equipment that gives +0/+1 and has your creature deal damage equal to its toughness instead of its power. So hopefully we'll get to cook with that. I'm going to take Willow over Liminal Hold. Liminal Hold is like a card I want one of, I guess. So it's not the kind of removal spell that I'm really like, ooh, want to make sure I get that. Whereas Bog Slither's Embrace, I definitely want to pick that up here, and thrilled to do so. I want to shout out Moon Vigil Adherence. This card has been annoying enough for me to face time and time again that I need to respect it in draft as well. And I don't think it's just an elf card, whereas, though I do think it is at its best in elves. I think Keep Out is fine as a one of. I have liked, much like, what is it, the red fight spell / blow up an artifact. I've liked incidental artifact and enchantment removal quite a bit. Just because, if they play that 5-mana enchantment that makes a 1/1 Kithkin every turn, or actually a lot of the tribal enchantments, the kindred enchantments, are really worth removing. And holy cow, let's go see the forest for the trees, etc. The YouTube thumbnail writes itself. There's a second Embrace, there's a Sky Swimmer, there's Wary Farmer, which I like, though I guess currently with the Embrace we are leaning mono black rather than mono white. And it's interesting, I haven't quite gotten there yet, but this could be a draft where, like, you take a couple Reaping Willows, and then you're taking, like, you can end up mono black if you just see a bunch of Eclipsed cards in your color. But yeah, second Willow, let's go. Here, I guess, am I taking Boggart? I really don't want to, but I don't really want to take Dream Caesar after taking 2 4-drops already. And there's nothing really here that matters otherwise. And I think Boggart is okay. It plays well with the Embrace. Yeah, I just don't want to take another 4-drop when I can just take this. I could also take Dawn Blessed Pennant, potentially naming Treefolk. I guess I'm going to take the Boggart. Okay, now we get a Glutton, which I think is the pick over, like, Blood Crypt, Meander's Guide. It's a little scary that there's no black cards here. Beers, thank you so much for the 87 months. Much love. The best card in this pack is Miss Meadow Council by, like, a lot, but I'm going to take Glutton here. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, we could just take Tome Skimmer and have outs to be mono black. Like, the other options take Wicker Maw, which I don't really want to take here. I'm going to take Tome Skimmer. And here I guess we'll pick up a pennant. Perfect Intimidation isn't really a sideboard card. Moon Glove Extractor isn't really a card. Runaway Together is nice with Tome Skimmer. It's nice with Dream Caesar as well. I could see that being the pick too because it's good. Yeah, maybe we take Runaway Together because of how it plays with Tome Skimmer and what's it called specifically. And now we get Illusion Spinners. I think it's Spinners versus Graspling. And I think I like Spinners here. And Aquatect's defenses. I like Torchmaster a lot. Probably more than I should. Probably leaning too hard into this. No, I'm going to take Torchmaster. I'm going to take Torchmaster just in case. There's a keep out. Fine. This is not a card, right? If you would create tokens. Yeah, no thank you. Take keep out. And I'll take a Farmer. I think Farmer's quite good over Percher. Like, we could have just end up Orzhov. I don't have to try and reinvent the wheel here. And we will not be reinventing the wheel with this pack. But I do just want to sort of, like, sort the kinds of things that I have. So, like, these 5 making the deck for sure. And then if we're blue-black, if we're black-white, if we're red-black. And then here, man, this pack is bad. My first picking Blighted Blackthorn. I think I am. This is a really bad pack. I do not think Crib Swap is a card. And more importantly, I just don't want to commit further to a second color out of this pack. And I think Blackthorn is better than the Spewer. Okay, well, there's an Eclipsed Boggart. That catches my eye initially. Not a huge fan of Tristan. This cycle of flip cards, I think this is... Let me think before I say this. Is this the worst of the bunch? It's definitely worse than Merfolk. Worse than the Elemental. Worse than the Kithkin. And worse than the Goblin. Yeah, this is definitely the worst of that cycle. Burden Stoneback I like. Liminal Hold I like. But we're just going to take the Boggart here. It does double duty in terms of there's a world where we just end up mono black. There's a world where we end up goblins. And I like that in both of those lives. I also just think that goblins in general has a likelihood to be underrated. Here we've got Unbury versus Bog Slither's Embrace #2. There's also something funny about Puka's Eye in a like mono black deck where we've got black white, black red, blue black, and then you just put Puka's Eye on green and there's your card advantage engine. But I think I like Unbury. The first copy of Unbury for sure. Over the second Embrace. Lucky boy. Lucky boy. There's also a Sneakling. But like I said I wanted to do the butts thing. Like it's hard to say I want to do this and then see it and then not do it. And we're like kind of well set up for it as well. The Sneakling is tempting because it kind of ties the room together a little better. We got to do it. We got to do it, right? We'll see. We'll see how it ends up. Here's a Eulogist. Here's a Drum. Here's a Grove Guide. Grove Guide is awkward. Awkward in the sense of it just gets our curve higher than I would like. Stratosaur is good with Doran. I almost think I want Drum here. It's probably wrong, though. I'll just take Grove Guide. All right, now we get a Sneakling, which I will take over a Blackthorn and a Torchmaster. And there's a Graveshifter, too. Graveshifter, Wickermaw, Blackthorn, some late blue draw as well. Wow. Wow. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to take Graveshifter. I like Graveshifter a lot. And another Sneakling. The mono black dream is also still alive right now, which is kind of wild. Yeah, take Sneakling. And take another Runaway together. Meek Attack. No. Brambleback Brute? No. Eulogist. Guildweaver. Farrier. I'll take a Eulogist. Oh, we did get the Pukazai and the Auntie's Sentence. Pukazai is probably bad. I'll take Sentence. I'm always so tempted by the Pukazai life, though. But we might be mono black. I don't know. We'll see what happens in pack 3. Okay, in pack 3, there's nothing good for black. There's another Pukazai, which could wheel. There's Mirror Form, which I don't think this is good. Disruptor of Currents is very good, but it's blue. There's Liminal Hold. I wish there was like fixing in this pack too. I think I do need to take Liminal Hold. Disruptor is tempting. Disruptor plays well with Tome Skimmer too. I'm going to take Disruptor, actually. I think I might be dropping the Doran stuff. And maybe we're black-blue. Gosh, and then another pack with just nothing. Tarfire plays well with the Willows, with Abigail, with Embrace, with Boggart, Glutton, Torchmaster. I mean, I'm not going to take it here, but it could wheel. Man. Swing and a miss. Maybe we'll take Requiting Hex for the board. I don't know. Okay, Descent. Oh, there's an Omni Changeling. I like Omni Changeling a lot. There's also a second Embrace. I think I'll take a second Embrace. Ooh, a Mischief? And a Sourbred Auntie? Is Mischief that good for me? I don't really even have that many goblins. If I'm not taking Mischief, I guess I'm taking Wayfinder, which I think I should. Taking Wayfinder is good. It's another thing to get back with the Willow. Helps fix for Doran if we want to do that. Which I'm feeling more and more like we do. Okay, another Wayfinder. Interesting. There's a Curse Tosser. So we're seeing some late stage goblins here, but I don't really think we got there. Though there is a Tarfire that's going to wheel. But second Wayfinder seems really good, and I think gives me outs to play Doran pretty easily. And there's a Shimmerwild's Growth, a Pummeler, a Graspling, probably Graspling against some Flyers. There's Council. Council very good. Luminalisk, good with Doran. Man, we didn't see a single Bark of Doran. That's pretty sad. I'm going to take Council. And I really think Elm is so bad. I really think Elm is bad. But I might just have to play it, sadly. All right, there's a Pukazai. I think I am going to take this. What do we have? White, green, blue. We could have red. I think I'm going to take the eye here over Grove Guide. There's Tend the Sprigs. And a second Tend. I could take, I think I'd take an aim for the board. Another 10, wow. Interesting, even a Guiltleaf's Embrace. I'm gonna check out our instant count to see about this Tome Skimmer life. So we're playing all these. Let's cut all this red. Puka's Eyes in. The red goes. Runaway Together goes. I think if we're playing 2 10s and 2 Wayfinders, we can certainly play 16 lands. So that would put us at like this, something like this. It's not the best deck I've ever seen. How many I have 5 Changelings and 5 Treefolk. So I think 10 the Sprigs is pretty good here. When 10 the Sprigs is land plus 3/4 reach, it's quite good. Card advantage and very seldomly Puka's Eye. So Puka's Eye we want to be on red for. Is there a way for me to get one? Oh, I have 3 blue, bunch of green, bunch of white. Yeah, Puka's Eye on red. It's gonna draw some cards. And yeah. All right. Let's run it like this. All right, we are on the play. We got an eye and 2 uncastables. If I squint, maybe I can keep it. Okay, keep this. It's also really bad. Get rid of Council or Grove Guide. I think I'd rather draw a card. All right. Go get a plains. Oh, did I leave? I left Tome Skimmer out, right? Oh no, I'm playing Tome Skimmer. Great. I don't know how many instants I have, but great. Let's draw. Okay. Gonna kill the council? Heirloom Auntie. Yeah, it's annoying. Hello, friend. Yeah. I almost want to attack with Council, but they just double block. Their Auntie becomes a 4/4. It's not great. I feel like with the amount of lifelink we have, this should be a good matchup. I found that the Abzan Butts deck, I mean, I just trade here, right? Or not trade, but we block. Not taking one. I've also learned that, like, as the goblin player, like, I've played a lot of goblins. This is fine. As the goblin player, you really don't want your goblins to die until you have one of the things that care about goblins dying on the board. So I have learned to, if I can trade off before you get those in play, I'm happy. Yes, I also want to get rid of whatever interaction you have is totally fine for me to trade with. Boo Forest. Send for 5? Yeah, I think so. You're just gonna kill Doran now? You have Feed the Flames or whatever? They surveilled top too. Alright. Ha! 5 toughness strikes again. Suck on that, Blight Rot. Is that just an oopsie? Was that your auntie? Pretty good turn. Pretty good turn, I'd say. Oh, ho, 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 baby. Nice. As the kids say. Opponent. Don't get salty. Kitten. Yeah, why can't Tend the Sprigs be Kindred Treefolk, you know? Not that that would do much for us. This doesn't get back non-creatures. Barbed Bloodletter. That's a card. It's not that good of a card, but it is a card. Okay. Oh no, I'm down to 22. Help! Wow. Sure. Look how good Boulder Dash was. Maybe I should have blighted onto my Willow. Shimmer Creep. Okay. You just get these two back. Probably worth it. Just to, like, do something with my life. Love it. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, my experience with these decks is that they beat up on goblins and Kithkin. I'm not sure about elves. Somewhat struggle against merfolk because merfolk are so tricksy. Hex? Nah. Aim? Nah. Okay. Run it back. Mull to 6. More mulligans in 2026. That's what I say. That's what I say. I'm getting some folks in chat telling me that they're skeptical of Tome Skimmer. And to you, I say, hold my beer. Watch out. There's the, ooh. We have Vivid. Vivid is a go. All right, now that we've seen Curse Crafter, maybe we'll bring in Hex for game 3. Hello, my friend. Yeah. Less Tome. But in all seriousness, Tome Skimmer, yes, we have 4 instants in the deck. But it's a 3-drop for the Willows to get back. It's a blue pip for my Pukazai Vivid. I think it's pretty easy to cast in the deck. It's about to get Blight Rotted, but it's okay. It'll come back. Or maybe it's about to get Embraced. Ah, dang it. Okay. That's pretty annoying. But again, like, gets that out of the way for Willow to come down. Now, if we play Willow... Oh, Unbury's nice. If we play Willow and they have an answer for it, that will be sad. But next turn I can get back the Tome Skimmer and Abigail onto the Tome Skimmer. Could Abigail onto the Willow as well. But Willow already has lifelink, so probably Abigail onto the Tome Skimmer. If they had the Death Touch trick, wouldn't they have attacked with the 1/1 too? I think I just have to say no block, sadly. Oh, it also might be Boulder Dash. Might be Boulder Dash. Which would make sense that they're not attacking with the 1/1. Wretched Wretch. Okay. Baby, come back. Yeah, perhaps I should have. I could have put the counters on Reaping Willow, which holds off the Cursed Crafter as well. But I also have Unbury and Graveshifter, so it's not clear to me that I don't want Reaping Willow to die. But I probably don't want it to die before I get to cast Tend the Sprigs. So we'll see. Do 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 do. Do 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 boom boom. I'm gonna block with all of these. 4/1. 2/1. Well, this doesn't have Wither anymore. I think I do want to do this. This is the worst if they have Blight Rot here. It's hard. Like, if they have Blight Rot or the Death Touch trick, it's really bad. But there's not really anything I can do about that, and I have to start blocking. So they're probably going to just deal... Okay, they're doing that, so they have Boulder Dash to kill Abigail and Willow. Yeah, but now we just do Council. And honestly, just probably send. Anti-sentence not looking great. Okay. No blocks. Twilight Diviner. Sure. Oh man, if we draw a land next turn, we get to tend. Do I dare... You bend both. Do I dare anti-sentence you? Feels like you have nothing in hand. I think I just Grave Shifter back the Willow. Yeah. Tend the Sprigs is good. That's why Tend has 6 of 7 right now. It's given the old 6-7. And maybe they had Zealot in hand. Maybe I could have snagged the Zealot. Dang it. Deck, please. Alright, let's Tend. And I'll just hold up on Berry. Yeah. Double block. And then back Graveshifter and Council. Yeah. Yeah, Unbury's pretty good. Then next turn we could have Willowed, got back Abigail, put the counters on Willow. Like it's a lot of life gain for them to fight through. Let's keep. Foraging Wickermaw. This Tend the Sprigs is going to be real good, like, from jump. Turn 4, we'll get a 3-4 from it. I will block. Doink. Klachen Festival. Sure. I forgot we had this terrible card in our deck. Let's do this. Go get a forest. No attacks. A sun-dappled celebrant. That's big. This I have respect for this card. This card is large and in charge. All right. Let's do this. Let's get another forest, I think. No attacks. And you can sort of see why I don't like Gnarlbark Elm at all. Wow, they're just making a 1/1 here? So they can do that. All right. Makes sense. I think Sky Swimmer seems like as good a target as any to kill. But I do not believe I would like to start attacking. Stalactite Dagger. On the Celebrant. No attacks. Got nothing to get back, right? So I think this will just be a Grove Guide. And we chill. Puka's Eyes on red, gonna... I guess I don't have white yet. mean, this isn't great, Bob. This isn't great. Hey, I want one of those. This is the thing, is like... Is killing Celebrant good? It's not like it enables attacks. Like, I think I get pretty spewy if I try and kill this. We could kill the Lamenter. We have no reason to believe that they have lots of ways to put -1/-1 counters on their thing, given that they are mono white. I don't have the -2/-2 to everything, right? Okay. I mean, I really need to find a removal spell for the festival. Yeah, that ain't it. I just don't see it. Like, I'm getting some advice that we're the beatdown, but like, if I kill that, like, I can't be the beatdown. I will invest so many resources. I mean, I'm not saying we can't be, but my feeling is we will invest a ton of resources and get them to like 13. And I can grind. I can definitely grind. I need some stuff to die. There's a sentence. I mean, I'm sure you have something. 4 cards, no lands. You gotta have something I can take. Meander's Guide, Reluctant Dawn Guard, and Blossom Bind. Take the removal spell. Okay, there's a Willow. Alright, I guess I'm gonna kill the 5/6 and start attacking. With just a 5/4, that's crazy. I guess you have keep out also. This is fine. There's your blue mana. Okay, now I can attack with these two. Wow. Now we're cooking. We'll just Willow here. Another one of these. Yikes. Embrace the 5/6. I just hate it because I'm on you. Let's kill a 1/1. Send with you. I guess and you. Okay, kill that. Get you back. Kill you. Play land and pass. But again, all of this just feels quite moot. I mean, we could find a keep out for the festival, but I'm not sure that it does much. Oh, okay. Okay. I guess no attacks. I just need to draw Puka's Eye, and then we are good to go. I'm also losing the decking race, which is problematic. Your own Reaping Willow. Disaster. What do you get back? Marrow? Oh, Lamenter, sure. Okay. So we just like have to try and win the decking race. And I don't know how that's gonna happen. Ooh. It's not gonna happen with this, I'll tell you that much. Alright. Red. Tome Skimmer. I mean, we're still gonna die. Like, we're not gonna be able to kill them before we deck here. Abigail is interesting. Abigail is somewhat interesting. Well, card advantage is quickly turning into a liability, so I don't know if that's the answer. Elf Druid, Kithkin Advisor, Treefolk Cleric. Yes, but how? Try and win in the air, but how? Is that 3 Sky Swimmers? Yeah. I wish I had that sweeper. That's a card. It's a card. I don't think it's enough, but it's a card. She's gonna take 6. Call me in the morning. Okay. Liminal hold on what? Doran? Oh, that'll do it. That's gonna break this game wide open. Sure. I think we lose. I think I feel confident saying that we lose. I do want to bring in multiple unforgiving aims, festival, liminal hold. God, the 5/6s. How do I beat those 5/6s without spewing removal? Boggart does not seem it. God, Elm was so bad too. Though Elm does kill a Sky Swimmer. So I'll probably leave that. Could see cutting Grove Guide. Because it doesn't actually fight through the 5/6s. Yeah, Embrace could be good too. Could be. Yeah, it could be good as a surprise into the 5/6s, though. I don't. Getting 6 power is pretty tough for me. I'm gonna try that. All right, play first. A yikes and keep. So I'm not going to flash in Sneakling. We'll see if I can ambush the 1/1 next turn. Yeah, I'm stuck on mana. If they want to equip an attack, that's a little annoying. Okay. was hoping they would have something to do for 3 mana there. Okay. And I feel like they're gonna flash in a 5/6. No, not flash in, but cast a 5/6 next turn. Well, that's a pretty unfortunate sequence of draws here. Let's do this. I'll send. I don't really know what this is. Keep out, I guess. Here comes a 5/6. Do 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 do. Okay. Mm-hmm. I think I have to, but it feels so bad. Can triple block a 3/4. I don't know what else I'm doing, but yep. Six lands left in the deck. There's a Sky Swimmer. Huh? Sometimes you eat the bar and sometimes the bar eats you. Yeah, that'll do it. I think it's a keep. Question mark. Oh, that's a good one. Another goblins matchup. Well, I don't really want to kill the prankster with the keep out now because it makes the auntie big. I'm probably just gonna sneakling and Abigail. I could have tended last. Oh, the max value Boulder Dash. Wow, wow, wee, wow. Okay. Land. Let's go. Looks like an embrace. Yep. Okay. I really hate to cast Tend without getting a 3/4. Yeah, I'm debating all the options. I'm debating killing Auntie. I'm debating holding up Keep Out. This ultimately means I just take 2, which I think is okay. Probably should just have cast this. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think I'm not blighting. If they have a kill spell for Blackthorn, then I lose. Okay. Embrace. I think I gotta kill the tree. No attacks. Next turn we get to Tome Skimmer and keep out. We could get there. Don't like this at all. Sure. Uh-huh. Blighted Blackthorn number 2. Disaster. Okay. I think I have to trade. All right. Grave Shifter back Blackthorn. Grave Shifter back Tome Skimmer and replay it. I think it's probably Grave Shifter back Blackthorn, in which case I'm going to play this first. Interesting. Let's see. It's a close game. This turn will be pretty crucial. Yep. Crucially bad. Crucially bad for me. Eh. I think you just hit me for 3. Like, wow. Really? Okay. Ugh, you feed the flames for my blackthorn. If I blight, they could just kill it. And then they hit me for 3. And then we like unbury shifter and something. I mean, you still get to draw if you want. Then it's 1 less damage in the future. I think I want them to do a resource war. I'm going to decline to draw. Yeah. Okay. Must block. You feed. Yes. No card. I mean, we get a 3/4. It's pretty good. I think I like Grave Shifter and Abigail. Play Abigail. Also pretty close. If we Grave Shifter back the Tome Skimmer, then we can Puka's Eye. Okay. Draw. Gaining 3 here for free is pretty huge. Yep. So yeah, I think I like Shifter back Tome Skimmer. Play Farmer. I think just send with you. Draw. Are we turning the corner here? Question mark? Do I want to kill this, or do I want... Does let me have a potential attack with Wary Farmer this turn? I'm going to say no. Okay. Pretty good. Yeah. All of a sudden we're at 17 and they're at 5. Sure. Let's go. All right. navigated our way out of a really bad situation. I think they made a huge mistake blighting onto this. I also had some really interesting decisions. Okay, requiting Hex, which also I feel like many people are saying requiting Hex, and that is just not correct. 2 Blackthorns, huh? 2 Blackthorns. Butts. Butts and butts and butts. I don't think I want to make any changes. I could see Embrace, though Indestructible doesn't do a ton against... something against Command, I guess, but Command is also not that good against all my high toughness things anyway. And we beat it, so big deal. Let's run it back. I will keep. Like, I can cast out almost everything. Oh, that's such a good draw. The fact that I don't have to play Abigail naked on 2. It's perfect thing to kill. Perfect card to kill. Okay, Elder Auntie. Yeah, we're just gonna tend here. Like, the other option is to play Abigail, which doesn't do much. I think we will tend. Get a swamp. Yeah. Flamekin Guildweaver. All right. There's really 2 options here. It's basically just play this, get wrecked by their exile removal, take 7, then play Tome Skimmer and Abigail. There's just no way for me to play around it, and I can't really, like, on the off chance that they don't have the removal spell, this is great. I think if what they want to do instead is play, like, okay, Auntie and nothing. All right. Let's go. Tend. Can get a forest, I suppose. Do I send for 5 here? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I do. Right? No, I don't think so. You just chump for 1 and get a free surveil. Alright. Let's play Tome Skimmer. Burning Curiosity. Now that's a magic card. That is a magical card. Unfortunately, you have revealed a 5-drop and a 4-drop. So you'll only be casting one of those. I assume it will be an Embrace. Oh. Are we getting is Doran down here? Doran down is actually not the worst, because their next turn is kind of prescribed. Oh, another Auntie? Sure. Do not care. Puka's Eye. Puka's Eye on red is a thing. Let's go. Let's draw. That's pretty good. And even if they kill Doran, okay, you Moonshadow and then you Blackthorn, kill Auntie. But like, what do you do? What do you do about the skies, my friend? What do you do about the skies? Plus my free card draw. Yes, yes, lots of stuff happening, but okay. Let's draw. Let's play Farmer. Do we want to kill Blackthorn? I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't think I do. Feels like we got him. Oh, Logslithe's Embrace on Doran, sure. But you were still contending with... I don't know why they're not attacking all or most here. Okay, no blocks. Sure. Flying is good. That's why we lost match 2, and that's why we won match 3. A lot of folks in chat learning what some of these cards do. So yeah, Tend the Sprigs counts Treefolk, which also means it counts Changeling. And when this is a 3-mana 3/4 reach plus get a land, it's quite good. I wouldn't play it without Changelings or Treefolk, but I think this card is better than people think. Blighted Blackthorn, yes, gets an attack trigger. The Butts is good. We didn't get any Bark of Dorans, sadly, but the deck played. Had trouble with Marrow Sky Swimmers, which is not a good look. Abigail was great. Doran was great. Love where we ended up. And yeah, that's going to do it. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you next time.